It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am super excited today. So, my friend Sarah asked me to join in Shimelle's Sketches Reimagined for the month of March. So, I get to use this super fun sketch up in the right hand corner from Shimelle. And Shimelle was actually one of the first YouTubers I watched. I watched Glitter Girl. Didn't really know it was her, and really didn't put two and two together for a long time, honestly. Um, so, what I love about her sketches is they are simple, and you can just do so much with it or not. You can stick to the style and it still comes out beautiful. So when I first saw this sketch, I'm trying to think about, okay, how am I going to reimagine this sketch? And so the first thing was I looked at my photos and I had two portrait photos. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to turn the sketch on its side. But then I found this beautiful paper from Shimelle. That was another thing. I was like, you know what? These photos would be perfect with Sparkle City. Like, I really felt like I needed to do a Shimelle layout, a sketch layout with her product. Like, that was super fun. So my thought was to turn it on its side, and if I could figure out how to do it, I would turn the sketch and let you see, and then turn it back. But because I loved this camera paper so much and wanted to use it, I really needed to keep the orientation of the background layers the same. So I did cut down the camera paper just a little bit, and then added a branding strip. So as far as matting my photos, I really liked this. The back side is pink, which is probably the piece that I had used before and then gutted. But I liked the teal in kind of the parkscape or cityscape. So you can't really see that's what the pattern is, but you get the colors, which is the part that I was going for. Now, the piece that I had was not quite big enough for the 4x6 photos. So what I did was I just overlapped them. So this was when my husband went to the Masters, and this was at one of the parties. So there was a concert, which is down below, and then Michael Phelps was there, so he took a picture of him. So I was like, that's kind of cool, like you don't get to see famous people too often, or I mean, at least we don't really have any famous people that even live in our town that we can run into in the grocery store or anything. So not that we're definitely not the type of people that are like, if we were to see somebody, we would like run up and want to get their autograph and be all, what do they call that? Fan something. Anyway, but we definitely would like to maybe get a picture to, kind of prove that we saw them, that type of thing. So this is from afar. He obviously didn't go talk to anybody or anything like that, but we got the picture. And so speaking of getting a picture and being all fan crazed, I actually got the wonderful opportunity to meet Shimelle in person at Creativation. And let me tell you, she is just as sweet in person as she comes off anywhere else you see her. Like, she is just a genuine sweet person. Um, and I feel very lucky to have met her. So um, it makes me enjoy using her products just a little bit more. Um, so back to the layout. I did go ahead and add two more branding, I guess they're not branding strips, they're stickers, border stickers, but they weren't quite 12 by 12, which is kind of annoying if you're going to make it go all the way across. Gosh, I don't know why I'm yawning. It's like 2 in the afternoon. Um, I guess it's just because we're on break and I guess I don't know. Sorry. So, the nice thing is because they were going behind my photo, I could just kind of cut them in half and nobody would ever know that it didn't go completely across. So, I am going to make some clusters just like in the photo. So, she has some little hearts, which kind of to me give you an idea of where your embellishment clusters go, and that is the triangle effect around your photos. So I am going to do one in this lower right hand corner, one in the lower left hand corner, and one in the upper right hand corner. Now I guess the kind of the top left corner of the page does have a little bit of decoration, but not a ton. I put those lights as well as I think they're pigeons. They're not really birds, pigeons. And only, well, I guess there's three birds, but they're not all in the clusters. One's just kind of up there in the corner. So I'm going ahead and adhering everything down and then realize that my page is feeling really flat and I really need some dimension. So I grabbed some foam adhesive squares, and these I got from Christina, which I think she gets at the Dollar Tree in like the automotive section or something. They're super awesome. And so I put those on the clouds as well as the camera, and I'm going to put them just on the top part of the balloons. I'm going to adhere the bottom part down, but then I'm going to add that foam adhesive to the top to give it a little more dimension up there, and I love how that looks. And I do go ahead and bring those strings down to the photo because there's a lot of like empty space there. So I figure it was a good place to add some embellishments. So I'm going to pull out some stickers, and I love this banner one that I'm adding right now. It says go big or go home. And I do have the stamp set for this. And that was my first idea, is I knew that I wanted that phrase on this layout. And I was going to use the stamp set, but when I saw it in a sticker, I got lazy and just used the sticker. So I'm going to add some tiny word stickers around the layout just to give a little extra, and they have kind of like a holographic, you can see right there. So when it's time to start thinking about my title, I went through my pre-made words and I found this one that says awesome, which I tore in half when I'm pulling off. But the nice thing about the foam is it goes right back together. So, and you can just kind of squish it and make it work, which is awesome. And then I have kind of these holographic letters. They're on pink foam, and I don't know what they're called. They're called Coastline, and I actually picked them up at Walmart. So I'm not sure what collection they go with. It could totally go with this collection 100%. And then it has a couple of little stars as well. So I decide to add them kind of just around. So I think there's 4 of them, and all 4 of them do make it on that page. And then I'm thinking I want this hashtag for a little bit more of that holographic, but it just covered up too much stuff. Of course, it doesn't look too bad there, but I decide against it. So that is going to be my layout for today. I do have a couple of close-ups, and Sarah's channel will be linked down below. So if you're coming from her channel, great and welcome. If you're starting with me, head over and see what she did with this. So that is going to do it. Remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you later. Bye.